of innovation, a tech giant on wheels that commanded a cult-like following. Its vehicles, with their sleek designs and groundbreaking technology, really define the future of driving, leaving legacy automakers scrambling to catch up. In those golden years, owning a Tesla was a statement. It signaled a belief in a cleaner, smarter, and more exciting automotive world. The company, led by the charismatic and often unpredictable Elon Musk, seemed to operate on a different plane, immune to the traditional rules of the industry and perpetually miles ahead of any would-be challenger. However, as we stand here, on October 8, 2025, the landscape has shifted dramatically. The once unassailable fortress that Tesla built is showing visible signs of strain. The narrative of inevitable, endless growth has been replaced by a more sober and challenging reality. The company that once dictated the market's pace now finds itself reacting to it, caught between fierce competition, internal missteps, and a changing consumer sentiment. The invincibility that defined its brand for over a decade has begun to fade, revealing a company grappling with the immense pressures of maintaining its leadership in a world that has finally caught up. Tesla's journey is no longer a solo sprint. It has become a grueling marathon against a field of determined rivals. The early signs of trouble emerged not as a sudden collapse, but as a slow erosion of its dominance. A dip in sales here, a competitor's breakthrough there. At first, these were dismissed as minor blips on an otherwise upward trajectory, but the pattern has become undeniable. Challenges are mounting on multiple fronts, from its core markets in North America and Europe, to the hyper-competitive arena of China. The company's once revolutionary technology is no longer a unique selling proposition, as other manufacturers have closed the gap with impressive speed. The story of Tesla, in 2025, is no longer about its meteoric rise, but about its desperate fight to hold its ground. This new era presents a fundamental test of Tesla's resilience and adaptability. The strategies that propelled its initial success, disruptive innovation, a direct-to-consumer model, and a powerful brand built around its CEO, are now being severely tested. The very factors that made it a Wall Street darling are now sources of vulnerability. The market has matured, consumers have more choices than ever, and the halo effect that once shielded Tesla from criticism has diminished. The company is now forced to confront difficult questions about its product quality, pricing strategy, and long-term direction, all while its leaders' attention appears increasingly divided. The titan of the EV world is, for the first time, looking vulnerable. Tesla's global sales figures for 2025 paint a stark picture of its current predicament. The days of exponential quarter-over-quarter growth have given way to a worrying decline. In the European Union, a market Tesla once dominated, its sales have plummeted. July 2025 saw a staggering 42.4% drop compared to the previous year, a clear signal that European consumers are looking elsewhere. This trend isn't isolated. In the United States, the recent expiration of federal EV tax credits on September 30, 2025, has cast a long shadow over future demand, making it harder to convince mainstream buyers to make the switch. Tesla is no longer the default choice for the EV curious. The primary cause of this downturn is the relentless and effective rise of global competitors. Companies that were once dismissed as distant followers are now formidable adversaries. In Europe, Chinese automaker BYD has not only entered the market, but has surpassed Tesla in monthly sales, thanks to a 206.4% year-over-year surge in July 2025. This was achieved even though the EU imposed a hefty 27% tariff on Chinese EV imports in 2024, which really shows BYD's aggressive pricing and appealing product lineup. Alongside BYD, established players like Hyundai, Kia, and Volkswagen are offering compelling alternatives with superior interior quality, practical features, and competitive pricing, capturing a significant share of the market. This competitive pressure is not just about numbers, it's about technology. For a long time, Tesla's technological lead in battery range and charging infrastructure was its trump card. That advantage is now evaporating. In March 2025, BYD announced a revolutionary battery, capable of adding 250 miles of range in just 5 minutes of charging, outperforming Tesla's superchargers. Furthermore, BYD's God's Eye advanced driver assistance system is now offered at no extra cost on most of its models, directly challenging Tesla's expensive full self-driving package. Other companies like Rivian and NIO are also pushing the boundaries of what an EV can be, offering innovation in design, utility, and user experience. The issue is compounded by a shift in consumer preferences, particularly in Europe, where hybrids are making a major comeback and now account for over a third of new car sales. This is a market segment that Tesla has completely ignored, focusing solely on pure battery electric vehicles. This strategic blind spot has left it vulnerable as pragmatic buyers, concerned about charging infrastructure and range anxiety, opt for the flexibility of a hybrid. Tesla's all-or-nothing approach, once a sign of its bold vision, now appears to be a commercial liability in a market that values choice and practicality over ideological purity. The global battlefield is more complex than ever, and Tesla is fighting a war on too many fronts. Nothing has symbolized Tesla's current struggles more vividly than the Cybertruck. What was meant to be a revolutionary statement of futuristic design has become a rolling public relations nightmare. Since its launch, the vehicle has been plagued by a litany of quality control issues that have been widely publicized. Cybertruck's unconventional stainless steel body has proven difficult to manufacture with consistency, turning each delivery into a gamble for the consumer. This has severely damaged Tesla's broader reputation for reliability, making potential buyers of its other models, like the Model 3 and Model Y, think twice. In a desperate attempt to shore up falling demand and combat the influx of cheaper alternatives, Tesla has resorted to aggressive price cuts across its entire lineup. While this strategy has helped move inventory in the short term, it has come at a steep cost. The constant discounting has significantly eroded the company's once enviable profit margins, which stood at 17.48% in 2025, a sharp decline from their peak. This race to the bottom undermines the premium brand image that Tesla carefully cultivated for years. The company is now being forced to compete on price rather than innovation, placing it in direct competition with budget-friendly brands and diminishing the prestige associated with owning a Tesla. This pricing pressure is creating a vicious cycle. Lower prices mean lower profits, which in turn limits the capital available for research, development, and crucial quality improvements. Furthermore, the expiration of regulatory credits, which once provided a significant and easy source of revenue, has removed another financial cushion. The company now faces a difficult balancing act. It must keep prices low enough to attract buyers in a crowded market, but not so low that it jeopardizes its financial health and its ability to invest in the future. This financial strain is a far cry from the days when Tesla could seemingly charge whatever it wanted for its products. The company is also facing a growing list of legal and regulatory headaches that add to its financial risks. In California, Tesla Insurance is under state investigation for allegedly using delay tactics or outright denying payouts on claims, creating another front of negative publicity. Simultaneously, a rising tide of lawsuits related to crashes involving its autopilot and full self-driving systems continues to mount, representing a significant potential liability. These legal battles are not only expensive to fight, but also further chip away at public trust in the company's technology and its commitment to safety, complicating its efforts to rebuild its brand image in a time of crisis. Engagement in political commentary, including his endorsements of controversial figures in the United States, Germany, and the United Kingdom, has also alienated a substantial portion of Tesla's progressive customer base. This CEO effect has had a tangible impact on the brand. A survey from January 2025 revealed that over 60% of potential car buyers were put off by Musk's public behavior. In key European markets like Germany and the United Kingdom, his favorability ratings have plummeted, with over 70% of the public holding a negative view. What was once Tesla's greatest marketing asset, a celebrity CEO with a massive following, has become a significant liability. The brand is now inextricably linked to his polarizing persona, causing many to shop elsewhere not because of the product, but because of the man behind it. This has made the job of selling cars in politically sensitive markets infinitely more difficult. Despite these immense challenges, it would be a mistake to write Tesla off completely. The company still possesses formidable strengths that keep it in the game. Its supercharger network remains a key competitive advantage, offering a more reliable and widespread charging experience than most rivals. Tesla also continues to lead in battery efficiency and over-the-air software updates, which allow its vehicles to improve over time. These core competencies, built over more than a decade of focused effort, provide a solid foundation that the company can still build upon. the brand still resonates with a loyal base of supporters who believe in its mission. Ultimately, Tesla has arrived at a critical crossroads. The era of effortless dominance is over, and the path forward requires a fundamental shift in strategy and execution. To survive and thrive, the company must urgently address its quality control deficiencies, stabilize its pricing strategy to protect both profits and brand prestige, and present a clear, focused vision for its future. It needs to innovate not just in bold, futuristic concepts, but also in the mundane, essential details of manufacturing and customer service. Tesla still has the potential to lead the next phase of the electric revolution, but only if it can navigate these hidden struggles and prove that it is more than just a fleeting phenomenon. Its future as an industry leader is no longer guaranteed. It must be earned all over again.